What's up, guys? So I'm back today with my TLR Losi 22 5.0 SR spec class. It's the spec class two-wheel drive buggy. Guys, I haven't built one of these two-wheel drive race buggies since early 2000s when I built my team associated RC10B3, and man, has a lot changed over the years. Wow, the technology has advanced. Everything is like mid-motor now. There's not much rear motor setups anymore. But this kit was an absolute pleasure to build. Everything went together perfect. I had a lot of fun building it, actually. It was really fun. I didn't know what to expect. The suspension on it's just super plush and awesome. Just had a blast building it. So yeah, guys, so I ended up getting the pre-mounted tires. They were already pre-glued, pre-mounted. They're the J Concepts tires. I ended up getting I really didn't know which ones to choose, so I went with the Swaggers for the front, and for the rear I got the J Concepts twin pins. Like I said, they're already pre-mounted, pre-glued, and they're their pink compound. So not sure what to expect out of these. I'm probably gonna be running them on dirt, so I think they're made for carpet or turf, so we'll see how it goes. Who knows? Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get this body off. The body I actually purchased on eBay. It was already painted up. I got it for like 60 bucks or something. I just didn't feel like painting. I'm not the best painter, so yeah, if you notice, I put some tape around the inside of the body to keep it from rubbing against everything and keeping the paint from chipping off the inside. Alright guys, let's take a look at the electronics I chose for this buggy. As you can see, I'm running a Hobby Wing XE Run XR10. It's just a budget-friendly ESC for 110 scale buggies. It runs on 2S LiPo power. I went ahead and soldered these 4mm bullets I had laying around on there just temporarily. But from what I hear, this is a really good ESC for beginners. It's 60 amps. It's for 1/10 and 1/12 scale stock competition. So that's that. I got this Genzace 2S battery. It's 3500 milliamp hour. They were pretty cheap on A-Main, so I picked a couple of them up. They got the 4mm bullet holes, as well as it's a 60C. If you move on up front here to the servo, it's an Amazon. It's a cheap Amazon servo. Well, I guess it's cheap. It was like 60 bucks. It's 45 kilograms, which is a bit overkill, but it's got plenty of speed, plenty of torque. So it's all metal gear and it is waterproof. So I think it'll do just fine for this buggy. If you move on up front here to the motor, I chose the Reedy Sonic 540 FT competition brushless motor. It's a 17.5 turn motor, for the stock classes, the spec classes. It is a sensored motor, so this is pretty much my first sensored motor that I've ever owned. I've always had sensorless motors, so I figured I'd give that a try for this one. I'm probably not planning on racing this buggy. I really don't race. I like to get into racing, but there's not much around me. There's not many tracks around. And I do a lot of not bashing, but I do a lot of just running on my flat dirt, the paddock and the flat dirt area. And I got that area pretty flat right now, so it'll run really smooth in there on the dusty, loamy dirt. I'm not sure how the traction will be, but we'll see. So guys, the manual recommended a 27 tooth pinion, a 48 pitch, for the 17.5 turn motor. So I ended up ordering the Losi pinion, the TLR pinion for this. We'll see how that goes. I don't know, 27 tooth seems like a lot to me, but that's what they recommend in the manual, so we're going for it. So guys, the chassis on these new buggies they're making these days are pretty awesome. The metal material, they just look awesome. I love the color of it. Just looks so smooth, just awesome. And like I said, this buggy went together absolutely perfect. So it was a pleasure to build, actually. The suspension came out great, building the suspension parts on it. They were really smooth. They got the bleeding screw at the top to bleed the fluid out, the air and everything out of the top. So pretty cool, man. Pretty cool design. I was pretty impressed with how it all came out. So stay tuned, guys. I want to get this baby out and do a little quote bashing. Not really going to bash it, but we're going to rip it in the paddock area in the nice flat smooth dirt. So I wouldn't mind trying it out on one of those little 1/10 scale tracks, one of those carpet tracks or something. I think that'd be fun, but I think the closest one for me is about an hour away. I don't know, we'll see. I'd like to give it a try sometime, but till then, we're just going to stick to just running it around a little bit in the dirt. So, alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that review of my Losi TLR 22 5.0 SR Spec Class Racing 2-wheel drive buggy. Man, that's a mouthful. So, till next time, guys, the RC Element out.